5-1 here, and today we're still in the Jags franchise. Okay, 5-1 crew, we just gotta wait. There we go. Okay, well, let's get ready to get into this game.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Okay, let's see.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Okay, 5-1 crew, let's get this ready. Let's get this going.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing right in, that's
Ooh,
complete.
that's
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
That's gonna hurt.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right.
That's a sack.
Have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing.
Oh, I was swatted. That was wide open.
Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence.
Let's go.
Here to Johnson. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A terrific opening drive has them knocking.
Let's go for a run here.
They'll run with ETN. And he will maneuver his way down to about
And there's an injury for us. Ooh, Marvin Jones Jr.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They get 3 yards
Okay,
closer,
3rd
but
and
still
goal.
work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence.
Oh, it's picked.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. A great read and it's
Come on.
He's hit the 50.
Someone catch him.
30. 10. 5.
It's a pick 6.
Gonna score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, this is already going back.
About how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Okay, the Bills are going to be hard to beat. Probably not going to beat them, but I hear the Bills are just one of the hardest guys to beat in the league.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And we're still at no wins.
Decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
I think we barely got out of the pocket there. Throw that away.
A little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On third down, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Defensive pass interference.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss.
Nice
really
user rush.
Now for
Nice
second
user
down.
run.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing on second and 14. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And down he goes at the 45 after a
formation.
9. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Interception.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think that teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Okay, let's see.
Allen. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Okay.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home.
It was wide open.
Touchdown. Vincent Smith, his second touchdown on the season.
Why was no one covering him? Just the one guy was covering him just got completely burned. Probably the case.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again.
That's a sack.
Pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision.
It's 3rd and 21.
Had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get 2?
Looking for Johnson.
I thought it usually again didn't work.
Picked off at the 24, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Probably should have waited, because even if I took a sack, I could have just punted the ball away. Well, I would have to punt the ball away if I took a sack, but it's better than a pick.
Called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Okay.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try to run with Breida.
Ran to mid up the middle and then ran to the outside.
Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's
try to move someone behind the fullback, and the fullback pitch it. They're moving the fullback back a little.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And we're punting the ball away.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, this ain't going well.
Vincent Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
If we want any chance, we're going to have to get some stops on defense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick
we're going to have to get
away.
a lot of stops if we want any chance.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will
Third and long.
Here? We'll see.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
He dropped the ball.
His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive.
D-lineman, okay.
They just want to do that again.
And there's a sack.
Cannot get away, and down he goes. Dwayne Smoot in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
This ain't going well.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this one
Swatted down.
incomplete.
Let's go. We got one stop. That's pretty bad that doesn't look actually excited about getting a stop.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen. Shake it up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's got it.
Let's go, we got it first.
Before he's hit and dropped. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Let's go.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Showing signs of life.
There, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush,
And there goes the signs of life.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go. 4th and inches.
They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's flip the play.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. It's a short one.
And that's a first.
To his tight end. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on third.
That's the first.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Okay, let's see.
Lawrence will throw.
Intercepted.
And for
Okay.
the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
And that's a pick 6.
10. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah, and this ain't going very well.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing after the interception, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence on first down.
Just
Looking
chuck it up.
downfield for Jones.
Yeah, intercepted.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Let's go.
Into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
So first impression of mine is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely.
35-0.
On the field now, you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down, Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in his first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Okay.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Touchdown.
Jaguars. Marvin Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A final shot before half for Allen. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go
That's a sack.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we sit here
5-7
south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Okay.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete.
Okay, we may just got bailed out of a touchdown there. That probably should have been a touchdown.
Being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, let's go zone coverage for one play. See how well that works.
Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And they fought for the first.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Now Allen again. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Let's go.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 22, Allen flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he finds Beasley complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And again, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low.
Entry for Buffalo.
They certainly did a nice job.
That's not good.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Breida is in. Touchdown, Bills. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Well, this ain't good. And we're probably not coming back, so should we just get Trace McSorley in the game?
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he
I tried to throw a trap at him. That did not work. Throw it a sack. Another pick six.
He is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's try this. Now I guess we're gonna try stuff, see what works.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone
He overthrew.
around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
Okay, this is just getting worse. This is just getting worse.
He returns that punt 73 yards. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in the... And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes
I tried to pitch it.
Other times you have
Did not let
extra
me.
guys rushing the quarterback.
Which might be a good thing because I'm not really fun.
It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
You know what? Let's try it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sets up the screen.
Let's go. Let's go. Got the first.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
It's the end of the 3rd. The screen pass just got me a first down.
For this 3rd quarter of action, we'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now McSorley. Catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Throwing is McSorley. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Okay.
It'll be McSorley again. Being chased out left. Going for Burton, and he's got it.
That's first.
He'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's picked.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
He'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Vincent Smith, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bills could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25.
Okay, let's get Trevor Lawrence back in this game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Dropped the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. This is caught by Robinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Let's go first
10
down.
yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Lawrence.
And Trevor Lawrence fumbled.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be
And make matters worse. Fumble recovery for a touchdown.
So the defense forces the fumble, they get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to
70-7
and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get
well,
it
now
again,
there's no chance coming back. There's been no chance for a while, but
pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return.
now that I think I've tried out everything I need to. We're going for run plays. I'm chewing out the clock as much as my bonus.
Offense set to begin their next drive. To be
I'm ready to
frank,
get out
you really
this.
have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big.
Maybe I should keep running it week after week.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35 on second down, Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
There's Etienne's in the game.
On third down, here's Etienne.
He tripped.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word
Travis Etienne going for another run.
4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson.
You learn anything from Phoenix? Huh?
No.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And
nice
my goodness,
nice
another
user.
interception. Picked off at the 17. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Should have ran it.
So
Figured
first
maybe
and
catch
10
him off
now
guard.
from the 30.
That was not commit.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run again with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And he will slide to a stop.
Next game, 70-7.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head.
GG to my opponent, the Bills. That was a great game, actually. I enjoyed that game, even though I got blown out 70-7 and nearly shut out. Still enjoyable. Ooh, we got some upgrades. We're definitely manually upgrading. Scrambler. Let's go strong arm. Throw accuracy deep and throw accuracy medium. We're so close to unveiling his hidden development tree. Travis and Etienne. Let's go receiving back. Catching and short route. Let's upgrade DJ shirt for physical. Okay. see. Let's get more pass coverage. Okay, why is it showing? Oh, no, game, don't glitch. Don't show my players on the Bills. I don't know why it glitched like that. It almost made me think one of my players accidentally went to the Bills. Let's go pass coverage. See. And now we'll just auto upgrade the rest. And we are not doing too good at 0-8. Moving out will be 18 years and 17 games. If we win out, we'll be 9-8. We might need to win out to have a tiny sliver of a chance at the playoff. We might have to win out. We will have to win out to have a sliver of a chance at the playoffs. Okay, well, 5-4 crew. After that performance, we're gonna end it here. After we check this new injury. Yeah, AJ Can injured. That's even more devastating to our non-existent O-line. Okay, 5-1 crew. See you guys later. Bye.